गुड मॉर्निंग सूरज सिंह, नमस्कार। सूरज सिंह आपके सामने है, फ्रंट ऑफ यू आई एम अवेलेबल। भारत में, इंडिया, कुछ हिंदी कुछ इंग्लिश, बेटर, इट्स फॉर पब्लिक आफ्टर ऑल, इट्स नॉट एक्सक्लूसिवली फॉर मी। टॉक ऑफ आवर कंट्री, political issue, national issue, constitution and various other issues. Every day we talk something about that. Not essential, but you may say, you may ask why I'm talking every day about this issue or some other issues. Well, particularly I select this constitution issue currently because of various effects that are undergoing in our country now. We What actually we people of this country want is unclear to every citizen. We are a state, a nation. We have been a nation. We got our nation liberated from British 72 years back. Nation has been existing for long back, since we may say for millennium, many millenniums, or we don't know actually since when it has been here. But we have in our control this nation since 1947, when our rulers, our masters left this country, and before that also there were many masters for us. But now we are masters ourselves. We are owners ourselves. That's a fact of life. But we don't have any ownership. In fact, yes, this is a contradiction. What I'm talking is contradiction. We are honest ourselves, of course, we are honest ourselves, but are we really having ownership? This question mark. Actually, what we are. We always boast of constitution of our country. We always boast of laws in our country. We always boast of everything in our country. But practically, weaving into that and analyzing all these issues, we find that there is nothing actually done by every citizen of this country except starvation for 25% people, and maybe high house of having 10% people, and people about 30% or 25% middle class, and all of them below poverty line people. So actually, if you call this an ownership, then I feel ashamed of. Yes, there are owners which are about 10% of 5 to 10% people who are actually having money. They are called haves, and those who don't have anything, they are called, you can say, poor people, or you can say haves not. Haves and haves not. So who is honor out of these two, haves or haves not? If you go to principles of our constitution, our rule, you may say constitution means our ruler. Our ruler constitution says we are people of this country, we organize this country, we are responsible for this country. Every statement it gives. An abstract statement is we people of this country, having solemnly resolved this constituted as a constitution of Bharat based on SSSDR, which is called Sovereign Socialist Secular Democratic Republic, and to secure its citizens guarantee. Means it's kind of, when it's a secure, means security of what? Security of justice, security of liberty, security of freedom, for a resultant answer of fraternity, dignity of individual, etc., etc., etc. And this was long back, 5 decades back, on day of Constitution and commissioning commencement of overall Constitution on Republic Day, 1950. Everybody knows that. Republic Day, Independence Day, Constitution Day, or whatever day we have. We have those days for purpose of celebration. For celebration of what? Celebration of thoughts, celebration of having, or celebration of feeling, or celebration of enjoying. What sort of celebration we have? I think it is imaginary celebration, because whatever we have, we don't know. Whatever we have, we don't avail. Whatever we got, only few people enjoy its fruits. We have money, but that's only few percentage of people. 70% of resources have been snatched by few percentage of people, and other people, you may say, below poverty line people, have nothing, and middle class people are neither this end nor that end. This is money wise. Power wise, power means legal power, seats power, system power, or you may say undefined political power. That political power comes from constitution. This enshrines power to highest offices of this country, which are called constitutional offices of three institutions: judiciary, legislature, and executive. These powers are enjoyed by whom? These powers are enjoyed by very few. Example, we have three levels of judiciary institutions: Supreme Court, High Court, and Sessions Courts. How many judges are there? Not millions, not lakhs, in I think many hundreds, not more than that. How many lawyers are there? Millions, you can say. If not millions, at least 1 million, 10 lakhs, and then go to legislature. How many enjoying people are there? 800, 900 in parliament, and say 6,000 in legislative assemblies. And then municipalities, panchayats are in government, ministers and ministries. This small group of our 140 crore people, I don't think it's more than you can say 1 lakh, 100,000. These people are actually enjoying power, judicial power, legislative power, and executive power. All right, judicial power, you can say it comes from some certified qualification and experience. Fine, you may say that is the committed power, that is earned power, that is power based on eligibility and qualification and competence of some person. All keep it aside. Then remaining two institutions: legislature, no need of any competency, no need of any eligibility, no need of any educational qualification or pragmatism. Same thing applies to ministry positions. Ministers, worse than ever, no need of anything. You are a choice of one man who himself is nothing. So there is, you can say, actually there is no degree of competency in our power systems. Our power system is very much weak, and this is given by constitution, I think. Can we hold constitutional responsible for this? I deny with that. I deny that fact. It's not constitution's a problem. It's not COI problem. It is not, because only hardly you may say 0.01, if you say 1 lakh total people out of 140 crores, of 140 crores 1.4 is 1%, and this 0.14 is further go down. Not a 0.0014% people in this country are enjoying power. 0.0014% population enjoys power, which can be said it is negligible population. This also means that 99 point whatever it is balance are not enjoying any power. 99 or 98.5, whatever it is, exact number I cannot say. Those people are powerless. They have only one power: to be deceived, to be cheated, to be promised, and promise forgotten. So are we able to say that we are having certain power, political power, we say? Then I consider myself foolish if I say I am having any constitutional power. No, I don't have. If I say I have, this is I am one of less mind people, unsound mind person, you can say, because I consider myself powerful. I am not powerful. These 0.01001% people are powerful. They are enjoying life. Once you become a political person, you join some political party, you come up to some constitutional position, or you remain official of a party in higher position, you are powerful. So where is power then? You may say power is, you may say, confiscated indirectly or arrested by this smallest community, and we worship them. Of course, you have to be either this party supporter or you have to be that party supporter, or you get lost. Our system has been divided in such a way that actual powerful person, real powerful person, cannot come to front. cannot come to 4 line. Actually, we are all having nothing except imaginary power that it is my country. I am honor of this. I am eligible for to become prime minister or president. That is an imaginary definition, and we are enjoying that. We are enjoying that. Everybody is enjoying that. Oh, I am Indian Bharatvasi. I can elect everyone. While fact remains that you are nothing. You are not even a nail in shuttering. You are nothing. You are just pleased by statement of constitution that you can elect your representative. That's all. Elect, keep electing. Even if you don't vote, you shall be elected. Even if you vote, you shall be elected. It doesn't make a difference. Even 5% people voters go to polling booth, they shall be elected. Even 1% people go to polling booth, they shall be elected. So where do you, even you it means whether you vote or you don't vote, it doesn't make any difference. Someone shall be elected. This is pragmatic approach. I have to think, I have to take into my consideration that my value, my presence in this system is no value. So what I should do? Can I think, or can I think I can't think? We have 140 crore people. Unfortunately, we don't have any degree of seriousness. We are so open, broad-minded, no problem, it goes on moving, something will happen, God shall take care. Very small, common, you can say common answers, responses from common community. But those people who are experienced in political arena, who are crooked founded people, who have this one, for this they can die, they can kill others, they can rob others, they can think to go to any extent, all extents, they leave nothing unturned to get those positions of politics or system or constitutional management that you do, you think, you dream, whatever you want to dream, but these people will grab positions and power because they know they will starve otherwise if there is no power. Means we have confined our whole system, we have concentrated that system to few hands of this nation, and that is really unfortunate. We have done harm to ourselves by differentially understanding or in interpreting this constitution in political way, because we never try to comprehend what this document is. And they know very well that these people will not find any interest in researching, in discovering what this document comprises of. And that is real root of problem. I say I am also eligible to become prime minister. Yes, I am. To become MP, yes, I am. To become MLA, yes, I am. Yes, I am eligible. Eligible according to constitution, but not according to function, not according to system practicality. Yes, I can file nomination and can lose my security deposit. Simple. But I can file. Yes, filing is no problem, but coming to seat is a problem. Everybody can file. This means you can never become a constitutional authority, constitutional system authority. You can never become. Because if you are known, if you are eminent, if people know you, then fine, possibility is there that hardly 0.05% become independently elected, which are sometimes it happens. Some people come, they are expelled from party, or they desert party and they win elections. That can become independent, but those are really not independent because they have certain links, or they had certain links to certain political party, and by virtue of that name or that their eminence, they come to win that seat. But that is not in fact independent one. Independent are those who are unknown, who are not eminent, who are not celebrity. Those people cannot come to these positions in current circumstances. Means, if I am interested to lead this country, I cannot. Same thing applies to you. Only named people can lead, and then we say we are constitutional people. Constitution never mandates that there should be some party, there should be some celebrity, there should be someone. Constitution is open to each and every citizen of this country. This we understand in theory, but we never understand practice. If you ask someone, they'll say no, there should be party system, there should be this system, there should be that system. How can you say that you can be MP or Prime Minister without having any relation or any association to some political party or something else which is political? This is very dangerous statement. If there is a political party and that is a must, then why Constitution is silent on that? Why? Why I have no right directly to become a PM or MP? Okay, PM forget. MP, at least I can become. But even if I contest 10 times, I will lose my security deposit. Because people don't want to elect MP. And that is the problem. I just want to say, Samvidhan is mine, Constitution is mine. I can sacrifice for that because it is national power. But it is only for those people who are in power. It's not for those people who are common people, who are ordinary citizens. They don't have any such power to be elected until they become to some extent politicians. Then why should I fight for constitution? Why should I be proud of that I have a constitution? Well, I cannot say this is a fault of constitution, not at all. This is a fault of our conception. This is a fault of our stupidity. We are people who can never think. Again, I'm saying we are people who are very careless, who have no power to innovate, who have no power to analyze, who have no power to conceive, who have no property that leads to certain systematic study, some analysis, scientific study of our system. It cannot. There is a system, there is a definition, everything is there, but we are least bothered about that. Because we have decided virtually, the whole nation has decided virtually that these political parties shall run this country. This is virtual constitution. This is undefined constitution, that we have taken it for granted that yes, only these parties are able to run this country, or this country shall be nowhere. And that is, this is called nuclear statement. When I say this is dangerous, explosive state of political system in this country, in our country. I am saying for our country because we have a constitution, written constitution, we have a system, but people have no understanding of that. You talk of other countries, maybe there is no constitution, but people understand what democracy is. They understand. Here, we neither understand democracy nor understand system. We never understand what is republic, and we don't want to understand other parameters of our constitution preambles. We are least bothered about that. We just proudly are living in wrong conception that we are honor of this country, we are citizen of this country. That is just a wrong concept, and we just, you can say it's kind of hangover. Just like after taking some hard drink, you are hung. Same thing, it's you, this hard drink to you, they just give some power. You are democratic, you are our court, Janta court, and you have to decide who should be your MP and who should be your government. This malafide statement, this politically malafide statement has misled whole community of our country, whole society of our country, and this is point which must be researched, which must be contemplated by every citizen of this country, or else we can never use this constitution for common citizen. This constitution is a document to be enjoyed by this elite, political elite, and all others for whom it was designed got no meaning at all. They are not drawing any benefit from this, except very, very small benefits. Major point is that this constitution allows every citizen to come to power, but practically it is not going to happen, at least in coming decades or you can say in century. This can never happen that a street person, that a person who is nothing has a power to reach to position of member of parliament or to position of prime minister after being elected as a member of parliament. That possibility can never happen. This has never happened so far in 70 years of our independence. Never happened, and I don't expect this to happen. I have also a dream, for example, or you have a dream, for example, you have to lead this country. You have to work for this country. These leaders say they serve this country. Unfortunately, false statement, fake statement. Every party says we have to serve people. Yes, you have to serve people, to loot people. Your services rob us, rob public, loot public, and then say we serve you. Yes, your service is very a light level service. You are cheating people, cheating your service. You are deceiving people, deceiving your service. You are enjoying your life at cost of poor people, and you are saying you are serving people. What a beautiful level of service you are doing. This is service, and we accept that. Unfortunately, we accept that. We have different classes of people, but political process always varying. Always varying. We don't know why you do that. You may take poorest people. Poorest people only start, I should get money to live. I should have 100 rupees at end of day so I can meet my ends. Middle classes, oh, I must get some job and that's okay, fine. If I get this job, good package, my life is fine. I can enjoy my life. And if you go to higher classes, I must have a good house, bungalow, and that's it. And then if you go to highest classes, they are earning so much that they can buy politicians. And they buy. And political class is something, oh, I should enjoy my position and I should get money and donations or buy whatever means, I should loot this country and enjoy it, and then say, I am serving you. Is this political system? No, I don't consider so. It is frame. It is frame fabrication. Constitution has been set aside. Just take benefit of that and make your own system for practical purposes. And that's what's working. Again, I said many times, I said our original book, Constitution book, which mandates so much, is only for purpose of cheating. Just take oath and then go to bed. Fine, leave this Constitution and do whatever you want to do. Nobody is going to check you. Public is silent, innocent, educated but illiterate. They are poor but rich. And those who are having highest value of money, highest amount of money, they are too rich but too poor. We have a political system but no system. We have a legislature but no legislature. We have judiciary but no judiciary. We have executive but no executive. We are people but silent. Sleeping means not alive. This is what we are. And we don't want to come out of this dream. We want to stay in this dream. We people of this country, having solemnly resolved to constitute this into this, and this. That is our smoking. We just eat that food. Bharat Mata ki Jai. Thank you very much. We do that. People are made foolish. You die, no one shall care for you. You are looted, no one can care for you. Nobody shall care for you. Police is not for you. Police is for VVIPs. Police is for those who pay money. Judicial system is not for you because it takes years to decide your cases. But for political system, they decide in 2-3 days. What a great achievement. See, happened in Maharashtra, example. Happened in Karnataka, example. In 2-3 days, they decide, but your case, they will take 10 years. What a beautiful system. These people are so important, these political people. Court is bound to decide so quickly. They hold off court on Sundays, but for you, they will not hold their court for summer vacation during or winter vacation. They shall not think for you, but for them, they Sunday, sit down Sunday. Oh, what efficiency. On Sunday, they sit, Monday, they talk, and Tuesday, they decide. Yes, what a beautiful service. What an efficiency. They decide. Somebody say, what efficiency of political system. You see, at night they do everything. At night they do everything. Government is constituted, you are asleep at night, in the morning is the constitution, and in 2-3 days it's dissolved. Oh, how fast system is running, don't you understand? This means whole system is served to this political class. People are happy, they are enjoying, not questioning this system. It applies to political people, why does it not apply to me? If Supreme Court can constitute at night or in day on Sundays, why it can work for me on Sunday? Am I not valuable in this country? It's a question mark. Means, was it a war that you have to sit on Sunday and decide for these political people? What was so hurry? Question arises. I am happy with this, and I'm not saying that. The question is, why different approach for sections of people? You are so worried about this political thieves and robbers. You are not worried for those people who are paying you for running this country. This is constitutional formation. I have nothing to say against constitution, because constitution itself is very good design, based excellent constitution, you may say. But this excellence is for whom? If this excellence is for poor person, poorest of poor person, I am first person to be happy. But it is not. It is meant for rascals. It is meant for robbers. It is meant for political people who sell themselves. Who sell themselves? Who have no morals, who have no values, who have only one moral, one value, one aim, just to come to power for every 5 years. After 5 years, that's only moral. Whether you get job, you don't get job, you find employment, you have money, no money, irrespective of that, they don't bother anything. They don't consider if you're having food or no food. They don't consider if you're suppressed or not suppressed. They don't consider anything. They are so good people, they can sell you also if you have a chance. If they have a chance to, oh, I am ready to be sold, they can sell me. They can sell me to someone else. This is what we are. My constitution, I am proud of that. But if it is for me, it's not for me. थोड़ा हिंदी में, भारत के लोग बड़ा घमंड रखते हैं, बड़ा गौरव रखते हैं अपने आप में कि हमारे पास ऐसा संविधान है जो कहीं नहीं दुनिया में, हम ऐसे लोग हैं जो कहीं नहीं दुनिया में, हमारा संविधान ऐसा है जो किसी का नहीं है। अच्छी बात है, हम मानते हैं इस बात को, हम मना नहीं कर सकते। हमारा संविधान है ही ऐसा, जिस संविधान को हमने स्वयं बनाया, अपने को दिया, और उसकी जो फाउंडेशन है, उसकी जो नींव है, वो हमने खुद रखी, और किन तथ्यों पर रखी, किस अपने यू कैन से अपने माइंड में ये रखे कि ये कहाँ ले जाएगा हमको, वो रखी, और उनके पहिए लगाए। उसमें हमारा ये है कि हम प्रभु सत्ता संपन्न देश हैं, हम समाज ज्ञान को, समाजवाद को मानने वाले लोग हैं, समाज को मानने वाले लोग हैं, हम पंथ निरपेक्षता को मानने वाले लोग हैं, हम लोकतंत्र को मानने वाले लोग हैं, तथा हम गणतंत्र को मानने वाले लोग हैं। और ये सब मिलके हमें ये श्योरिटी देंगे, गारंटी देंगे कि हम इस देश में इंसाफ कायम करेंगे, न्याय कायम करेंगे, हम इस देश में बराबरी कायम करेंगे, और हम इस देश में आजादी कायम करेंगे, स्वतंत्रता कायम करेंगे। किन किन चीजों की करेंगे? इसमें कहा गया है समाज का न्याय हो, अर्थ का आर्थिक का न्याय हो, राजनीतिक न्याय हो, बोलने की स्वतंत्रता हो, पूजा की स्वतंत्रता हो, सोचने की स्वतंत्रता हो, और सबको बराबरी का अवसर मिले, मौका मिले आगे आने के लिए। ये सब दिया गया है। भाईचारा कायम हो, हर एक की इज्जत हो, मान सम्मान हो, देश एक रहे, हम आगे चलते रहें, ये सब कहा गया है। और हम इसीलिए हम ये खुद बनाते हैं अपने संविधान को, इसको हम कानून के रूप में रखते हैं। हमारे देश का सबसे बड़ा नियम है ये, और ये हम स्वयं को अपने आप को अर्पित करते हैं। ये हमारा संविधान कहता है, और ये बहुत अच्छा स्टेटमेंट है, बहुत अच्छा सबमिशन है, अपने आप को अपने आप बनाया द्वारा। मतलब ये कि हम अपने आप को सब कुछ मानते हैं, हम स्वयं के ही राजा हैं, हम स्वयं ही प्रजा हैं, हम स्वयं ही सब कुछ हैं। बहुत अच्छी बात है। सेल्फ रूल कह सकते हैं, अपने आप को राज्य स्वराज्य कह सकते हैं, अपना देश अपने मालिक हम स्वयं हैं, स्वामी स्वयं हैं। ये हमारा संविधान कहता है, जो बहुत अच्छी बात है। लिखने के लिए, बोलने के लिए, समझने के लिए, बहस करने के लिए बहुत अच्छी बात है, पर इसको कार्यान्वित करने के लिए बहुत बड़ी बात है। सच पूछो तो आज तक कार्यान्वित हो ही नहीं पाया है, हो ही नहीं पाया है, क्योंकि पब्लिक को बेवकूफ बनाया गया शुरू से, पब्लिक बेवकूफ बनती रही शुरू से और आज भी बन रही है। अगर मेरा संविधान एक आम व्यक्ति को, एक सामान्य गण को इतनी शक्ति नहीं देता कि वो जाके किसी सभा में बैठ सके, वो जाके कहीं विधानसभा में बैठ सके या लोकसभा में बैठ सके, एक आम आदमी, एक सामान्य गण, बिना किसी पॉलिटिकल पार्टी की सपोर्ट के, बिना किसी राजनीतिक दल की सपोर्ट के, क्या ये संविधान हमें ये पावर देता है? संविधान शक्ति देता है, पर क्या वास्तविकता में है? नहीं है, क्योंकि संविधान का मालिक सामान्य जन ही है, सामान्य जन ही है, लेकिन सामान्य जन तो पहुंचता नहीं है वहां तो वही पहुंचते हैं जिनकी बैक है, जिनकी पावर है, जो राजनीतिक दल कहते हैं अपने आप को, जाने पहचाने लोग हैं, चाहे वो फिल्म स्टार हो या वो कोई और हो, क्रिकेट वाले हो या राजनीतिक के दल्ले हो, वही पहुंचते हैं वहां। मैं दल्ले कहूंगा, बार बार कहूंगा, क्योंकि वो दल्ले हैं, उन्हें पब्लिक से कुछ लेना नहीं है। इस बात का कोई अगर माइंड करता है तो करता रहे, सच को बोल नहीं सकते, बोलेगा और झूठ भाग के जाएगा। आज हम एक शतरंज का मोहरा बन गए हैं, पूरा देश की जनता इन राजनीति के मोहरों के सामने ये बड़े बड़े खेल खेलने के लिए हम इनके मोहरे हैं, और ये तीनों इंस्टीट्यूट शामिल हैं उसमें, जिसको मैंने कहा है उनमें कोई पीछे नहीं है। हमारी संस्थाएं राजनीति की जितनी भी हैं, संविधान की जितनी भी हैं, उस सब का एक गेम खेलती है पब्लिक के साथ, और पब्लिक पिटी जाती है, पिटती रहती है और फिर भी इनको बनाती रहती है। मतलब ये कि ऐसा ही चलेगा, आप जितनी मर्जी हमको पावर दे दीजिए, हम कुछ नहीं करने वाले। हम तो आपको घुमाएंगे, आपको नचाएंगे, क्योंकि राजनीतिक पावर हमारे हाथ में है। आप नाचते रहिए हमारे कहने पे, हम आपको टुकड़े डाल देंगे, खाते रहिए कुत्तों की तरह। मतलब इन्होंने हमको कुत्ता बना के रख दिया सारे, और हम उनके हाथ में नाचे जा रहे हैं, खाए जा रहे हैं, शोर मचाए जा रहे हैं, भौं भौं करते जा रहे हैं, कार उनकी चलती जा रही है और भाग जाती है, हम खड़े देखते रह जाते हैं। मतलब ये कार को चलाने वाले, हम कुत्ते भौंकने वाले, तो भौंकते रहे, चले जाएंगे, हम कुछ नहीं कर पाएंगे। ये फिर आएंगे, हम भौंकेंगे, चले जाएंगे, और फिर आएंगे, हम भौंकेंगे, चले जाएंगे, और हम भौंकते रह जाएंगे। तो ये क्या भौंकने का तंत्र है? हम लोग भौंकने वाले हैं, ये हमसे मजे लेने वाले हैं, हमारी कमाई छीन के खाने वाले हैं? ये प्रश्न बहुत ज्वलंत है। कहने को गंदी भाषा लगती होगी आपको मेरी, लेकिन भाषा गंदी हो या भाषा अच्छी हो, कई बार कड़वी बात सुननी पड़ती है। मीठी मीठी कब तक बोलोगे भाई? जो ज्यादा मीठा बोलते हैं बहुत कड़वे होते हैं अंदर से। ज्यादा मीठा बोलना भी ठीक नहीं है, क्योंकि ये लोग मीठा अच्छा नहीं लगता इनको, ये मीठे से मजे लेते हैं। जब तक इनको पिल्स नहीं खिलाओगे, कड़वा जहर नहीं खिलाओगे, इनकी समझ नहीं आएगा। 70 साल हो गए, बहुत मजा कर लिया इन सब ने, एक दूसरे को लांछन लगाते हैं सब, और साथ में एक दूसरे के घूमते भी होंगे, खाते भी होंगे, पीते भी होंगे। कहीं कोई राजनीतिक दुश्मनी थोड़ी है, हमारी पर्सनल दुश्मनी थोड़ी है। हम तो मतलब ये कि ये प्रोफेशनल्स हैं। प्रोफेशनल्स में आपसी दुश्मनी नहीं होती है, प्रोफेशन के बीच में डिस्प्यूट होते हैं, वाद विवाद होते हैं, झगड़े होते हैं, सब कुछ होता है, लेकिन व्यक्तिगत रूप से कुछ नहीं होता है। ये वही है, आपके सामने एक दूसरे से बहस करेंगे, गुस्सेबाजी दिखाएंगे, गाली गलौज करेंगे, और बाद में बैठ के सब कुछ एक साथ दोस्तों की तरह, साथियों की तरह जैसा होता है करेंगे। करिए आप, हमें कोई उसमें दुख नहीं है, कोई गुस्सा नहीं है इस बात का कि सब दुनिया का चरित्र यही तो है। मेरे पैसे से आप लड़ाई करें, गुस्सा करें, ऐश करें, कुछ भी करें, मेरा तो गया। अरे पैसा मैं दे रहा हूं, ऐश आप कर रहे हैं, और फिर बॉस भी आप बन रहे हैं, नेता भी आप बन रहे हैं, राजा भी आप बन रहे हैं, देश को आप चला रहे हैं, और मैं आपको कमा कमा के दिए जा रहा हूं। मैं पागल हूं? देश मेरा, मालिक मेरा, लेकिन मैं कुछ भी नहीं हूं, आप मेरे को चला रही हैं। मतलब मैं एक अनपढ़ गंवार, बिना दिमाग का आदमी हूं, मेरे को आप कैसे भी ट्रीट किए जाइए। अंधेर नगरी है, चौपट राजा है, जो भी कर रही है करने समझ लीजिए आप। संविधान का घमंड है मुझको कि संविधान मेरा ऐसा है, देश मेरा ऐसा है, लेकिन घमंड खाली सोचने के लिए, अपने मन की शांति के लिए, अपने दिमाग की शांति के लिए है, बाकी कुछ नहीं है। वो अपने आप को मैं घमंड में रह जाऊं कि देखो मुझे क्या क्या मिल गया, संविधान ने मुझे क्या क्या दे दिया, खुश हो जाते हैं, बहस कर लेते हैं, लेकिन कभी पढ़ के देखा नहीं होगा ज्यादातर लोगों ने कि संविधान है क्या, इस खेत की मूली का नाम संविधान है, ये क्या बोलता है, क्या कहता है। अगर वो ध्यान से पढ़ा होता या स्कूल कॉलेज में भी पढ़ाया गया होता कुछ उसको, तो बच्चा समझ के बड़ा होता और इंटरेस्ट रखता है पढ़ने में। लेकिन यहाँ तो किसी को ये शौक भी नहीं कि पढ़ूं। घंटों घंटे आप वीडियो फिल्म देख लेते हैं, मोबाइल पे सब कुछ कर लेते हैं, लेकिन कभी कितने लोग हैं जो संविधान को डाउनलोड करके उसको पढ़ते होंगे? मुझे नहीं लगता कि कुछ हजार लोग भी ऐसा करते होंगे, नहीं करते होंगे। किसी को कोई चिंता नहीं है, सबको चिंता है मुझे रोटी मिल जाए, शाम को मेरे को सैलरी मिल जाए, मैं अपने घर जाके ऐश करूं, और बाकी देश की लड़ाई के लिए झगड़ा कोई देश पे होगा तो उसके लिए हमारे डिफेंस फोर्सेस हैं और ये राजनेता अपने आप संभाल लेंगे। ये सब चिंताएं हम छोड़ देते हैं। कितने निश्चिंत लोग हैं, हमें चिंता नहीं कि 70 साल से पहले तक हम किस तरह रहते थे, वो सब बातें हम भूल गए। कुछ ही वर्षों में सैकड़ों साल की गुलामी, हजारों साल की गुलामी हम कुछ ही क्षणों में भूल गए। कितने अच्छे लोग हैं हम नहीं जानते कि हमारे पहले वाले, हमारे माता पिता, उनके माता पिता, उनके माता पिता, उनके माता पिता ने क्या क्या सहा होगा, उन सब बातों को हम भूल जाते हैं। कितने अच्छे लोग हैं, हम बस यही कहते थे कि देश हमारा है, संविधान हमारा है, सब कुछ हमारा है। गाली भी देते रहते हैं, इनको कहते भी रहते हैं सारे गंदे लोग हैं राजनीति वाले, इतने बदमाश हैं, लुटेरे हैं, सब कुछ कहते रहते हैं, फिर भी हम उन्हीं को चुनाव करके जीत के लाते हैं। कितनी अच्छी बात है, हम कितने अच्छे लोग हैं कि माफ करने में कितने ज्यादा अच्छे हैं। हम जानते हैं बदमाश है सारे के सारे, झूठ बोलते हैं, सब बकवास करते हैं, लेकिन फिर भी उन्हीं की पूजा करते रहते हैं। बताइए, हमें अपनी तकलीफ नहीं होती कि मेरा नुकसान हो रहा है, मेरे को आग लगाई जा रही है, मेरी कमाई को बर्बाद किया जा रहा है, फिर भी हम चुपचाप सहते रहते हैं। कितने अच्छे लोग हैं हम, कितने कितने बढ़िया लोग हैं। आप देखिए क्या हमारा चरित्र है। हम कुछ नहीं कर सकते, हर बात को सह सकते हैं, आगे बढ़ते रहते हैं, सोते रहते हैं, आगे बढ़ते रहते हैं, सोते रहते हैं। बार बार मैं ऐसे ही बोलूंगा क्योंकि नुकसान हमारा हो रहा है, जिसको कुछ ही लोग समझते हैं। 0.5-0.1% लोग भी नहीं समझते कि हमारे देश में क्या हो रहा है। कोई समझाना भी चाहता है तो समझना कोई चाहता नहीं, सुनना कोई चाहता नहीं। सोच लेते हैं ये दूसरी पार्टी का आदमी होगा, यह देश का विरोधी होगा, जैसी बात कर रहा है, इस नेता के खिलाफ क्यों बोल रहा है। कोई किसी के खिलाफ नहीं बोलता यहाँ पे, ना नेता के देश का बाप का देश है, ना मेरे बाप का देश है। देश सबके बाप का है, अकेले का किसी का नहीं है। मेरा भी है, मेरे पूर्व फादरों का भी है, और नेता के फादर का भी है, और नेता का भी है। तो इसीलिए सबको हक है बोलने का। संविधान हक दे या ना दे, संविधान ना भी देता हक तब भी है बोलने का। कोई किसी के बोलने को रोक नहीं सकता, कोई किसी की सोच पे रुकावट नहीं डाल सकता। मेरे मस्तिष्क में क्या चल रहा है वो भगवान जाने या मैं जानूं, किसी को उससे क्या लेना है। मैं लिखूं या बोलूं, किसी को क्या फर्क पड़ता है उससे। तो बात संविधान पे आके नहीं रुकती है। मैं किसी का गुलाम बनूं या ना बनूं, मेरी मर्जी है। सोचना मुझे होगा कि मैं गुलामी करूं या मालिक बनूं, मैं मास्टर बनूं। लेकिन अगर कोई मुझे गुलाम बना के रखेगा और मैं रहता जाऊंगा तो मुझे क्या कहना चाहिए अपने आप को। गुलाम अगर गुलामी करता रहेगा तो उसको आप क्या कहेंगे, और जो लड़ाई करेगा तो उसे आप क्या कहेंगे, जो गुलामी से निकल के भागेगा उसे आप क्या कहेंगे, ये आप सोचिए। मैं तो बोलूंगा खिलाफ, क्योंकि बोलना मेरा हक है, सोचना मेरा हक है। कोई शक्ति हक उसे छीन नहीं सकती, चाहे संविधान होता या नहीं होता, फिर मैं यही करता। क्या कर देंगे आप? आपको नहीं सुनना है मेरी गलत बात को, मेरी उल्टी बात को जो आपके उल्टे में है, क्या करेंगे? ज्यादा से ज्यादा पकड़ लेंगे, डंडे लगा देंगे, इससे ज्यादा आप क्या कर लेंगे? और उससे भी ज्यादा करेंगे, मेरे को मार देंगे। मरने के बाद क्या करेंगे? कितनों को मारेंगे? सवाल ये नहीं है, सवाल कुछ और है। हमारी जनता के नब्ज पकड़नी चाहिए। आज हमारी जनता के नब्ज इनके हाथ में है, इन बदमाशों के हाथ में है, इन राजनेताओं के हाथ में है। राजनेता हमारा संविधान नहीं मानता है, हमारे संविधान में कहीं राजनेता शब्द का यूज नहीं किया गया है, नहीं मानता है, हमने अपने आप बना दिया इनको। We have created this political leaders ourselves. Public is a factory that creates political leaders ourselves, themselves. They don't bother about that. This is our weakness, because we are so lazy people, we cannot think to do something ourselves. We do not think so. We cannot even think except how to live life, good life, and that's it. This is only reason that we were ruled by foreigners. How could foreigner come to our country? Just imagine what our people did when the British came to this country. What our people did when before British who came to this country, and before who came to this country. And if you go to few thousands years back, who were there? We never research. We never research. If your home, just think, if your home is vacant, empty, unoccupied, no one is there, and lock is open, or even locked, what is lock means? If you're not there, somebody shall come and stay there. Somebody can. If nobody objects, shall certainly stay there. If platform is empty, there's no track, there is a track but no train, of course the station master will allow this for some other train. So that's what we are. If we used to sleep when British came, and we used to sleep when Mughals came, or we used to sleep when Pandits came, or someone else came, Aryans came, you might say, you were sleeping. That's why we allowed them. Okay, we allowed them for as guests. We allowed them as guests, fine. Guests never stays forever. Guest leaves one day. But no, we kept him, allowed him. Okay, fine, that is gone. But now we have mind. In 2019, if you travel back to 1947, during this journey, what happened? You can say in 1947 we were not well educated people. We had no information about how we should live. There was no document something. After that it started. Fine, I agree with that. You were innocent, your kids, you didn't know anything about that. But for how long would you think that? Yes, your parent died. You are there. That time you were not available in this world. You came in 50s or 60s or 70s or 80s. Even if you came in 80s, 40 years approximately. Approximately 40 years ago. 40 years is a mature age. What are you doing now? Oh, I am busy in my job. I have good package. I have responsibility. I work 15 hours a day, so I cannot think of this country. Yes, you work, you earn money. Don't think about this country. It's a package society. I was discussing with somebody yesterday, the doctor, when I was talking about what's happening in this country, what's happening with pollution, all that. And something about this country never thinks. We are a poor country to an extent. Thinking is concerned, contemplation is concerned, research is concerned. We are no country, in fact. We are a mindless country. We are a follower country. This is a very bad statement, but it's a factual statement. How many percentage of people are thinkers? How many people can just do something by initiation? They are just following people. Follow, no problem. You follow. We are a society of people who don't think, who don't want to innovate. Yes, hardly there may be few. That's negligible. On gross level, on net level, and on total level, we are a society that is directed by others. We receive directions from foreign countries. We receive directions from others, and we are happy with that. We don't want to do ourselves something. A society which is thoughtless society, which is concernless society, which has nothing to own, just to live happy life, comfortable life. And that's my aim, that's my destiny. I'm born for that. If you ask someone, oh, I'm busy, I have good package, I have earning this much, my package is this much, so I have no time for all these news or newspapers or what's happening in political system or something else. I have busy too much, I don't time. And this is our young generation. Or they are busy in cricket or in football, or cricket is more, or films, they are busy in that. They're not interested in what's happening in your system, in your country in which you are living. And not only this, they are not interested in foreign issues also. They are just interested to live, enjoy life, comfortable life. And if they are unable to do that, they start unrest. Means we are short of scholars. We are short of innovative people. We are short of those who can take risk. Which reason and which state of every affairs make these people, political people, enjoy? They are so intelligent. They know what is our society. They studied well our system, our society, practicality, and that's why they are using this constitution for their benefits. There's no one till now, there's no one case where prime minister was from public. No one case till now. All were from political parties, whoever they were, unfortunately. cannot be MP. Only these people would be. And today, now, we have to think. It is our duty to open our eyes, open our minds. It is very important. We have to see where we are. If I am not able to have power in this country for me as an individual or for society, what is meaning of this constitution for me? Question arises. Why I boast this constitution? Why I boast our system? Why I boast our institutions? Oh, we have institutions, we have good judiciary, we have this and we have that. That is all irrelevant. If High Court or Supreme Court cannot take up my case and decide in 6 months or 3 months, it takes years. What's the meaning of that court for me? That court is not living for me. I'm not getting any answer from court for decades. So what does court mean for me? Same thing applies to legislature. They don't listen to you until you have some MP approach or if someone is known to you. You cannot reach parliament with your question. I wrote something to some speaker, past speaker about my issues. I was not even given a reply by speaker. I used to send so many papers to these leaders, never got a reply. This means just writing is your right. You write anything, you write something, right? It's up to pleasure of that political person or constitutional person, or you may say institutional person. If that person is happy with your letter, or if that person thinks because of you some votes can be scattered for, that would reply. And your letter got nothing with them, just write something and no vote comes to them, they will not just put inside or send somewhere else. This is what happens. This means I have no legs, I have no access to this system if I don't have any other base, some other base. Which base I have to construct from here? I don't have to construct that. I don't have any material, any technology to construct that base. If I have to raise my voice in parliament, I have no way to raise my voice. I have no way to speak my words in parliament. I have to depend upon member of parliament. But member of parliament is not my person, is unknown to me. I don't know what that person is, and that person would never come to me. I cannot access to him. What's the use of that person for me is still unclear to me. I could not understand in which system I have been residing in. My constitution says so many things. It's mandates so many things for me, but I cannot get that mandate. I cannot get. I don't know how to work in that. Yes, work, earn and work, eat and live. If that is your life, then there is no difference between your life and an animal's life. If I cannot, again same thing comes. If I cannot reach system, if I cannot operate that system, I cannot use that system, what does system mean for me as an individual citizen of this country? Every citizen has a right to think. You think this. Don't be blind. You have been blind for 7 decades. Don't be blind now. 7 decades are excessive just to know where you are. Act like Britain, act like America, brave people, smart people, conflicting people, intervening people. We are passive people. We are passive. PM can speak anything in dialogue or in seriousness. Nobody bothers. PM says Constitution is sacred document. Yes, it is sacred document. It is very valuable document, but for you, PM or President, not for me. Because you have reached that post where nobody can remove you from there. You are enjoying constitutional power, but I am not. I cannot. PM, what is your specialty? Tell me. What is your expertise that you are there? And President, what is your expertise they are there? Nothing, but you are there. Because you have some political backing. Not because of your qualification, not because of your access to some field, not because of your professionalism. It's because you are linked to some political arena. So that brought you there. You will say this constitution is very good document. Yes, for you. Because you are drawing all benefits from it. But I am not drawing a citizen. I am not drawing any benefit. So where this constitution applies to me? Just for you only, because even if I use my vote power, that is for you people, like you people. You may be, or other party may be, or opposition may be, it doesn't make any difference to me. If I am voting, you are coming, that's all. And even if I am voting, you are coming. So where do I stand? When that day I want to see, where is that day when a person like me can go to that position? Can we imagine that day? Can 140 crore people imagine that day? That day is real day if it is there. It would be a real day, but it is imaginary. I am in my dream world. I am moving my oracle. Oh, I am Prime Minister of this country. I am President of this country. Uncertainly, my eyes open and tell me, are you okay? You are in bed. Open your eyes. Open your eyes. Close constitution. Seal it and keep it in shelf. Don't worry about this. Let these people enjoy. They are fortunate they are born with constitution spoon in their mouth. They used to say golden spoon or silver spoon. I am saying they have constitutional spoon in their mouth and they are born with that. Those who know nothing about this constitution, who know nothing about this nation, who know nothing about public, they become politicians. They become ministers, prime minister, president. They become in common. Or if by mercy of politicians some person comes to prime minister or positionship, that is by chance. For example, Dr. Abdul Kalam came to that position. That was by chance. It's not common, and that too you are supported by someone else. So, my dear people, my dear citizens of this country, I am not your leader, but I am your colleague, I am your fellow. Shall you think what I am thinking? Shall you come on same page on which I am reading and talking or I am writing? Shall you like to join me or take me with you? You will not even listen to me because I am just speaking for my destination, my aim, you may say. I have some target, I have some aim, that's why I'm talking. Yes, you are free to say that. I have target. I have target. But what is that target? You have also that target. Why do you run away from that target? Why these people who are not reliable for management of this country, they are there in seat? If these inefficient people can be there in seat, why efficient people like you can never be in their seat? What's wrong with that? After all, it's your country, you say. Yes, it's your country. You are claiming that. Constitution claims that. So you have the right to be there. Why are you shying away? Why are you running away from that responsibility? You yourself are running away. What can I do? I can only vote. Yes, you can only vote. But who shall give them chote? We have to warn them. We have to injure them. We have to remove from there. Then we have to remove these people, these robbers from there. But you cannot remove them. You only put them again, install them again. So where is solution? My question to myself is, my question to you is, some people, some high profile people send me messages on Facebook about certain issues. I am happy with that. But those people talk same thing. How to do it? Yes, this is a question mark. How to do it? Just imagine. This is computer age. This is internet age. This is communication age. Here you can communicate very comfortably with people all over the world. Just imagine those days when there was nothing. 50s, 1950s, 60s, 70s. There was no such communication. Not even landlines. Just think about those people who were surviving that time. How did they communicate? How could they come to political system? When now we are thinking, despite our having every system of every system of communication, we are not thinking, we are not helping each other, we are not interacting with each other, we are busy in our own sphere of entertainment. How can we solve this? Unfortunately, I can say we have vast population, about one-fifth of world population, and we cannot think, we cannot involve ourselves to check our system, to improve our system, to quarantine its errors, to discover where more errors are, and to quarantine again. We are not interested in that affair. This is really, really unfortunate on our part. I don't know why we actually got independence. What was purpose of that independence? I am not clear till today. I'm not clear. Nobody explained to me. My father didn't explain. My grandfather didn't explain. My political father didn't explain. No one explained to me why I got this independence. From where we got independence or to whom we are reporting now, I am not clear. We say, oh, British were ruling me. They ruled us for some time. We removed them. Yes, you removed them, but who came then? That is the question mark. Who was replaced and who replaced? We call them our enemies, our masters. Yes, they were your masters. But who are they who are power now? Then change who they are. Are they servants? Very proudly our prime minister say, I am prime servant. Yes, you are Pratham servant, first servant. Are you? What service you extended to people till now? Let me list it out. Can you list it out? What service our first servant has delivered to us? I don't say any list and even a single point I have seen so far in my notebook or in my legal book or in my national book or whatever book you have. Have you seen any list what he has done so far and what he can claim that he has done it or past one did it? We don't want to please by performance. We want to realize performance. We are there to deliver. But you cannot. You deliver only when you have potential to solve some problem. You don't have any potential. That potential can come only if you know problem. You don't know problem as well. If you don't know problem, if you don't know how to find solution, then how can you solve it? That I'm serving to you. What service you are doing us? What service you are delivering to me? I don't understand. Check it and tell me. Who am I and what are you? What is the relation between you and me? As citizen of this country and as leader of this country, same thing, same question must come from every citizen of this country. I least bother you belong to which political party. I am not talking about political party support or opposition. That is not my job. I am citizen of this country and I understand citizen is honor of this country. Political party is an obstruction in progress. Political party is rubbish. It's scrap. It's stone. Nothing. In current age, these political parties are not professionals. These political parties are not experts. These political parties are a burden on this nation in current scenario. They do not think for people. They boast that they think for people, but actually they are nothing, nothing, and nothing. And people have been befooled and are being befooled, and people are just fighting for nothing. Congress, BJP, this and that, they are just fighting for nonsense. Many people tell me, oh, Congress people statement. I am surprised. Without knowing my face, without knowing my background, without knowing me, how can someone say that I am Congress? And we write in favor of, in opposing Congress, before I used to write, then you say, oh, this is BJP. Means we have confined ourselves to narrow mindset. If this man is speaking of opposite this man must be fear of that. Means these parties are country. These parties are honor of this country. You are not honor, I am not honor. Means I am bound for your understanding that I have to follow either of this or some other parties. Otherwise, I don't owe this country. I am foreigner. I am anti-national. If this is your school of thought here, I don't understand. You are a human being, or you are a fool, you are a mad, or you are a lunatic. You have to decide yourself. I don't treat these political parties as this country. I treat them burden on our society. For them, this is profession. For them, this is business. For them, this is shop. This is marketing. They market your vote and my vote. They market your money and my money. They market on that. They market on your problems and my problems. They are marketing managers. They are sales managers. They are procurement managers. Remember, you have to think of all this. This is a part of democracy. You have to consider this. Don't just think democracy ends at vote. It doesn't end at vote, it starts at vote. Your vote is not free of cost. Your vote is your power if you are really a democratic person. But you never think that. You just say, oh, I have voted, I have done my, they'll show on TV, I have voted. See, I have voted, I have done my duty to country, I am national. You think if you vote, you are national? Who told you this? Does our constitution mean that if you have not voted, you are anti-national? Yes, political people will say that. They will say that. And it is unfortunate. It is unfortunate that you link your patriotism or anti-patriotism to this vote. Is it? Be scientific, be managerial, be a thinker, then think. If you vote, how can you be national? Whom you are selecting, you have to think yourself. Are you selecting people of this country, or you are selecting set-designed people of this country? You think if you are voting to one political party, you are a national, or some other political party, you are anti-national? Where is nationality defined? Where is nationalism defined? You will simply say, speak Bharat Mata ki Jai, you are national. Speak Vande Mataram, you are national. Why are you limiting your country to these small slogans? Your country is based on these slogans, you think? Country is so small that it will define itself by these slogans, you think so? Country is country. It's people. It's land. It's power. It's resources. It's sources. That is country. But you are not thinking of that. You are not thinking that few people are looting natural resources of this country. You are not thinking that few political leaders are looting your money. You are not thinking that political people are selling these companies, this country, this wealth, they are selling. You are not concerned about that. You are just being played in hands of these politicians. All politicians. Means they know you cannot think anything, and they are thinking on your behalf. These political leaders always think on behalf of voters, and that's a great achievement. They think on your behalf. They don't think on their behalf. They know how can they satisfy you. Every politician knows Congress, BJP, or ABCD, XYZ. All they know how to keep you happy. And they know it very well. They research too much and come to know that if I use this you can say agenda, these people can be made happy. Yes, it's very well known. It's understood. They know it and they apply that, and you are happy. You feel happy. And they before you, and they got elected. They get elected. This happened, and this is happening, and this shall happen. And you are happy. Oh, see, my vote has gone to this party won, and I am successful. But what success you got? Do you think so? What success you got till now? Have you changed this country? Have you changed system? Have you come to power? Or you feel that you are a part of power of this country? You are not power of this country, and you shall never become until the system runs. You can never become power of this country. You are just nowhere in power of this country. You are just a ball in a game. You are just a nothing. Remember, you may speak, you may shy, you may cry, you may announce, you may do something, you will lecture. No meaning at all. We have a society which is emotional, which believes in religions, which believe in sects, and which can be swayed by this. We have a society which constitutes of castes, of various classes, and that society can be moved, swayed by these considerations. This is very common. Divisional factors in society are so many, distributional factors are so many. We can be moved by whosoever they are. If these political parties are not there, some are there, they would have used us that way. They know Hindu Muslim can be divided, other castes can be divided, various factors can be impacted upon them to either think in their favor or against someone else political parties, and that's our formula. That is our chemical, integral, mathematical equation these political parties use, and we know it very well. We know, yet we don't act. We don't act. We know that our courts take years to decide, and we don't act, we don't raise questions. We simply blame. There is no judiciary, there is no system, there is no law, nothing. You just blame that way. Oh, law doesn't exist in this country, this doesn't exist in this country. You only can speak that, but you did ever act? Question is that. Supreme Court, High Court, and subordinate courts, they are not concerned if a case is decided in 40 years or 50 years or is never admitted. They are not concerned at all. They have a responsibility in Constitution, but they don't respond to that. You may die, case is running. They don't care, no problem with them. They never force government to change this system, enlarge this system, empower this system. Because they are in safe seats, they are getting their dues, their salaries, everything, all facilities, they are least bothered. Same thing applies to this Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha. They are getting everything, they don't bother. But people are bothered. People, if not bothered now, they shall never be bothered. It is people who can change this country. If these people succeeded in pushing out our masters British, why cannot we push out these black British, these you so Kale Angrez? Why we cannot act against them, but we shall never act against them. We will only keep blaming, self-blaming, and blaming others, and that's it. And working and sleeping, working and sleeping, working and sleeping. Unfortunately, one particular people are having no potential. We are not helpless, we are helpless. We have help, but we don't know how to use that. Every country, every state thinks that way. Just think on how many percent people are there who think about this country. They don't think about country. They think about caste, about religion, about those issues which are not related to constitution, about those issues which are not related to economy, about those issues which are not related to progress of this country. They think about that. How much time we have wasted in Mandir issue? How much time we have wasted in other issues which are not relevant to us? Where we are not involved, where we have nothing to do, we waste time there. And that citizens are not thinking, they should think. Some people have started talking. Some people only, which you cannot even count. But until you start yourself, forget these political leaders, I would suggest. Forget these people, because these people are actually obstruction in progress of this country. These political leaders so-called political leaders, but I don't call them leaders, I call them robbers. These political robbers, they have been robbing us. They have been robbing us our rights, our funds, our hard work, our aims. They are destroying everything. They destroyed too much. And we are still reliable on them. How long? Forever? For coming centuries? Shall we be in their hands? Maybe I am not there after a few days, I die. But country shall stay, you shall stay. I could not do anything, I say I am a failure. I am a complete failure. No problem. You be successful. You be successful. Somebody came here in this country, entered politics, but that person also changed. People come to change system. They claim they have come to change system, but unfortunately, they were not able to change system. They changed themselves. There are examples. I will not name that. You know, understand what I'm saying. Many revolutions were conducted. Many routes were created, but those people could not stay in that and left. What's the use of them? Means they did drama and they played the sentiments of people and they are enjoying power. They're still enjoying power. So they were all cheats. I should say yes, they were cheats. Those who claimed to change the system, they did not think for changing system, they joined system. Means you use that sentimental power, sentimentally sway power to your benefit again. So there's no difference between these robbing politicians and you new politicians. There are so many people in this country who claim so many things and ultimately they don't do that, but they become earner people. They make money out of that. I know everybody cannot be leader, everybody cannot be politician, everybody cannot be professional, but you have to be a citizen. Everybody has to be a good citizen, and good citizen doesn't mean you just vote. No, vote has to be now correctly defined by people, not by law. Every citizen has to understand meaning of vote. If you cannot do that, you don't vote better. Because your vote is making these people loot this country. Because you are voting but not thinking. You are voting but giving power to these people who are crooks. More and more votes to them means more and more generation of corruption, more generation of anti-nationality, more and more generation of, you can say, crimes. If you think vote is about what it is about, it's fine. First think what it is. Nobody shall explain to you rightly. They will explain to you its mechanism. They shall explain to you that it's your duty. Show me where it is written in duties that you are bound to vote or you are not bound to vote. It's your privilege, your right. You have to decide yourself. But you are just interested in voting. And you feel proud. I feel I've voted, I've done my duty. And I really hate that kind of statement. When these, leaders come out of polling booth, they show, television channels are there. This man has voted and this man has voted. This man, all political leaders, film stars are shown, they have voted. Are normal citizens, lowest people shown on television? No. Why? Are they not equal citizens? Why they are not shown by these channels? Why only leaders are shown? Is leader vote more powerful than my vote? We have to think it. Why this differentiation? This means I have to think, why should I vote? Question arises, why should I vote? मैं अपना मतदान क्यों मत अधिकार का प्रयोग क्यों करूं? मैं मतदान नहीं बोलना चाहता, फिर भी जवान पे आ जाता है, क्योंकि सब बोलते हैं मतदान नहीं करना चाहता मैं कोई दान नहीं दे रहा, आई एम नॉट डोनेटिंग माई वोट, रिमेंबर इट। मैं मतदान बिल्कुल नहीं कहूंगा इसको, क्योंकि मैं दान नहीं दे रहा आपको, मैं आपको आदेश दे रहा हूं। आई एम ऑर्डरिंग यू, whoever you are, it is my order, work as it what I am ordering। कोई मतदान नहीं है, ये ऑर्डर है, ये मेरा अधिकार है, मेरा अधिकार मैं आपको दे रहा हूं कि जाइए ये काम कीजिए। अगर मेरी तरफ से आप जीतते हैं, आप चुने जाते हैं, इसका मतलब ये है, एक हवा बांध दी गई है, मतदान मतदान मतदान। किस बात का दान भाई, किस बात का दान? क्यों दूं मैं आपको दान? दान का मतलब मेरा हक खत्म, मेरा अधिकार समाप्त। जैसे कुछ पार्टी कहती है, हमने तुझे मैनिफेस्टो नहीं दिया, हमने तो संकल्प पत्र दिया। आपके संकल्प में मैं क्यों बंधू भाई अपने आप को? आप करें संकल्प, मुझे क्या लेना देना आपके संकल्प से? भाड़ में जाओ यार, आप करते रहो संकल्प, मैं तो नहीं मानता आपके संकल्प तो मंदिर में होता है, मानने की मेरी मांग पूरी कर दे भगवान, संकल्प तो वहां होता है। हम आपसे मांग पूरी नहीं कर पा रहे, हम आपको ऑर्डर दे रहे हैं, अगर आपको करना है तो करिए, नहीं तो भाग जाइए, कोई और करेगा। तो ये कैसे संकल्प हम मान लें आपका? ये कैसे मतदान मान लें आपको? हम आपको भीख थोड़ा दे रहे हैं, कोई दान थोड़ा दे रहे हैं। हम तो आपको कह रहे हैं जाइए, ये सेवा कीजिए हमारी, ये काम कीजिए हमारा। आपको फंड दे रहे हैं, पैसे दे रहे हैं, उसके बदले में रेम्युनरेशन आपको दे रहे हैं। कोई आपको आप पे एहसान नहीं कर रहे, हम पैसा देके आपसे काम ले रहे हैं। ये पैसा हमारी मेहनत का है, कोई चोरी की कमाई का नहीं है, कोई डकैती की कमाई का नहीं है। हम कह रहे हैं आप हमारे 5 साल के नौकर बनिए, एम्प्लॉय बनिए, और ये काम हमें करके दीजिए। तो इसमें दान की कौन सी बात है? हम अपनी बेइज्जती नहीं कराना चाहते, और हम आपकी भी बेइज्जती नहीं करना चाहते। आपको हमारा काम करना है तो करो, नहीं तो वो बाहर का दरवाजा है, जाइए। क्या आप इस बात को समझ सकते हैं मेरे देश के लोगों? समझेंगे इस बात को आप? ये कैसी बात करता है? सारे मतदान कहते हैं, ये तो मतदान नहीं है। आप इसको मतदान क्यों मानते हैं, मेरा प्रश्न आपसे है। किसको दान कर रहे हैं आप? हम किसी को दान नहीं कर रहे कुछ भी। हमें काम चाहिए, काम चाहिए हमें। देश को आगे लेना है, सबको आगे लेना है, वो चाहिए। आप बताइए आप कैसे देश को आगे लेके जाएंगे? अगर आप बता नहीं सकते तो हमें आपसे क्या लेना है? हम चाहते हैं हमारा देश ये सब काम करे जो होने चाहिए हमारे हिसाब से। अगर आप वो कर सकते हैं तो बताइए, कर सकते हैं, करेंगे, कैसे करेंगे, हमें वो सब बताइए, तो हम आपको बिठाएं सीट पे। नहीं तो हमारा आपसे क्या मतलब है? अरे भाई, हम बाजार जाते हैं, सब्जी लेने जाते हैं, कुछ और सामान लेने जाते हैं, तो देखते हैं सब्जी कौन सी अच्छी है, कौन सी ताजी है, कौन सी सस्ती है, कौन सी महंगी है, क्या क्वालिटी की है, देखते हैं कि नहीं देखते? हमको शायद 50, 100, 200, 300 की सब्जी लेनी हो, देखते हैं, देखते हैं या नहीं देखते हैं? बताइए मुझे आप। सामान कुछ खरीदते हैं तो क्वालिटी उसकी देखते हैं कि नहीं देखते हैं? ये काम करेगा ढंग से, ये कैसा बनेगा नहीं बनेगा, सब देखते हैं। वहां हम सब देखना चाहते हैं हमारे, क्योंकि पैसा खर्च रहे हैं वहां पे, हमें दुख होता है कि गलत चीज ना आ जाए। तो यहाँ भी तो आप पैसा खर्च रहे हैं, मुफ्त में तो ये भी नहीं मिल रहा। आपके हर वोट पे पैसा खर्च हो रहा है, इन नेताओं के इलेक्शन पे, सिलेक्शन पे पैसा खर्च हो रहा है, अरबों रुपया खर्च हो रहा है, और हम उसको ऐसे ही खर्च होने दें? ठीक है, हम सीधा नहीं खर्च रहे, किसी के थ्रू खर्च रहे हैं, सरकार के थ्रू या इलेक्शन कमीशन के थ्रू खर्च रहे हैं, खर्च तो रहे हैं। तो हम अपने पैसे से सामान ऐसे ही ले लें? क्यों ले लें भाई? हम किसी को भी क्यों चुन लें? ये प्रश्न तो उठना चाहिए, वास्तविक प्रश्न है। दुख इस बात की है कि लोग समझना नहीं चाहते, लोग जानना नहीं चाहते। यार क्या होता है आपकी बात से, ऐसे ही चलेगा? बड़ा अच्छा उत्तर है। अरे वो जो कर रहा है देश के लिए ही तो कर रहा है, अपने लिए तो नहीं कर रहा। भाई आप भी अगर एक आदमी सड़क पे बैठ के जूता भी पॉलिश कर रहा है तो वो भी देश के लिए कर रहा है। कोई सड़क पे झाड़ू लगा रहा है तो वो भी देश के लिए लगा रहा है, और कोई डकैती भी कर रहा है तो वो भी देश के लिए कर रहा है। देश के लिए कौन नहीं कर रहा है? सब देश के लिए कर रहे हैं, सब देश का हिस्सा है। तो आप खाली इसी बात के लिए कहते हैं कि नेता देश के लिए कर रहा है और मैं नहीं कर रहा है, आप नहीं कर रहे, ये कोई बात है? अरे भाई आपकी ड्यूटी है तो करना पड़ेगा काम, आप पैसे लेते हैं उस काम के, आपको चुना गया उस काम के लिए, आपको बताया गया बैठ के सीट पे काम कीजिए, नहीं करते तो जाइए, इसमें किस बात का वो है। करना है तो एहसान नहीं कर रहा हम पे, आप, आपका काम है, हमको एहसान नहीं कर रहे आपको पैसे देके, आपके काम के बदले में पैसे दे रहे हैं। इस बात को हम समझते क्यों नहीं, क्यों नहीं समझते हैं इस बात को, किस चीज का डर है। अरे हमें आजादी कोई और दिला के गया है, हमने स्वयं नहीं ली। हम जानते भी नहीं कि वो संघर्ष क्या था, हम जानते भी नहीं थे कि उन लोगों के साथ क्या क्या होता था, उस समय जनता के साथ किस तरह का व्यवहार होता था। हमें इतना पता है कि एक डर क्रिएट कर दिया गया था एक आम आदमी की लाइफ में, जिंदगी में, एक सामान्य जनता की जिंदगी में, जो कुछ जानता नहीं था, जो अनपढ़ होता था, उसे कुछ, अनपढ़ का मतलब यहाँ इंग्लिश से पढ़ने से है कि इंग्लिश नहीं जानते थे, कुछ नहीं जानते थे, समझते नहीं थे कि ये लोग क्या बोल रहे हैं। मैं ये नहीं कह रहा कि हम लोग को हिसाब नहीं आता था या कुछ और नहीं आता था, हम उनकी भाषा में अनपढ़ थे। हमारे फोर फादर्स, हमारे पूर्वज अंग्रेजों की भाषा में अनपढ़ थे। वैसे तो अंग्रेज भी अनपढ़ बहुत होते हैं, मैंने बहुत अंग्रेज देखे हैं। हम कह देते हैं कि हम पढ़े, लेकिन हमसे ज्यादा वो भी अनपढ़ हैं। खुशी है मुझे इस बात की कि हम इतने अनपढ़ भी नहीं हैं, लेकिन जिन लोगों से हमने व्यवहार करना था उस समय में, उस भाषा में हम अनपढ़ थे, हम उनकी चालों को नहीं समझते थे और इसलिए उनसे दूर भागते थे। उनसे वही लोग डील कर सकते थे जो कुछ जानते थे उनके बारे में। तो सोचिए उन लोगों के बारे में जिन्होंने हमारे लिए सब कुछ अपनी दांव पे लगा दिया जीवन, जिनको आज हम कहते हैं स्वतंत्रता सेनानी, जो सामने हैं या जो पीछे हैं, जो छुपे हुए भी हैं। मैं उन सब के बारे में बात कर रहा हूं, या मैं कोई राजनीतिक बात नहीं कर रहा हूं कि किसने राजनीति दिलाई, किसने वो स्वतंत्रता हमको ग्रहण कराई, बात उसका नहीं। स्वतंत्रता मिली, हम जानते हैं बड़ी मुश्किल से मिली, आसान नहीं थी, किसी भी वातावरण में मिली, मिली तो सही। उन लोगों का एहसान तो हम मानते हैं, वो लोग जो भारत रत्न से भी ऊंचे हैं, उनको हम किसी इनाम में बांध के नहीं रख सकते, क्योंकि जो उन्होंने हमें दिया है इनाम उनके सामने छोटा है, पुरस्कार छोटा है। उन्होंने हमें आत्माएं दी हैं, अपनी शरीर दिया है, अपना भविष्य हमारे को दे दिया, उन्होंने अपना सब कुछ न्यौछावर कर दिया। जिन लोगों ने, उन स्वतंत्रता संग्रामों ने, जिन्होंने हमें सब कुछ दे दिया, उनके सामने क्या भारत रत्न और क्या हम, हमारी औकात क्या कि हम कुछ दे दें, हमारी क्या औकात है। उस बातों को छोड़ दो, उनकी आत्मा को समझो, उनकी नियत को समझो कि उन्होंने क्या सोचा कि हम, जिनको हम जानते नहीं है, उनके लिए कर रहे हैं। आने वाले लोगों के लिए, आने वाले करोड़ों लोगों के लिए जो आने वाले समय में आएंगे, हम उनके लिए कर रहे हैं। कितना बड़ा सोच था उनका, कितना बड़ा निष्ठावान, क्या कहते हैं, जिसमें कोई लालच ना हो। कितना बड़ा काम था उनका, जिसमें कोई लालच नहीं था उनके लिए, जिसमें कोई मंजिल नहीं थी उनकी अपनी, दूसरों के लिए मंजिल खोज रहे थे। वो पिटते भी होंगे, डंडे भी खाते होंगे, गालियां भी खाते होंगे अंग्रेजों से। अंग्रेज तो आमतौर पे गाली देता है, सब देते हैं, पढ़ा लिखा अनपढ़ो, उनकी गालियां बड़ी खुली चलती हैं, स्लैंग में यूज करते हैं। तो कितनी गालियां देते होंगे हमारे फोर फादर्स को, पिटाई भी करते होंगे, जेलों में भी डालते होंगे, भूखा भी मारते होंगे, टॉर्चर भी करते होंगे। वो जो कर सकते थे करते होंगे, ये सब बातें दिमाग में रखते थे। क्या उन लोगों ने हमारे लिए सोच के सही किया था? ये भी एक प्रश्न उठता है आज के हालात को देखते हुए। अगर सिर्फ 70 साल की आजादी का समय हमें इस लेवल पर ला सकता है कि हम आजादी का, स्वतंत्रता का मतलब भूल जाएं और अपने नशे में रहें, क्योंकि कुछ लोग 0.004% राजनीति के बदमाश लोग हमें अपने आप से दूर कर दें, इस देश से दूर कर दें, सोच से दूर कर दें, तो सोचिए हम कहाँ हैं, हमारे दिमाग उनके हाथों में कैसे चले गए। हम अपने देश के लिए स्वयं क्यों नहीं सोच सकते? क्यों हमें एक नेता चाहिए देश को चलाने के लिए? हम स्वयं क्यों नहीं कह सकते कि आप ये काम कीजिए? हम स्वयं क्यों नहीं बात कर उस नेता से कि हम कहते हैं नहीं यही नेता है, बाकी सब भूल जाइए, इसी की पूजा कीजिए। हम उस नेता को उतना ऊंचा क्यों उठा देते हैं जहां उसकी पूजा करने लगते हैं? क्या ये प्रश्न नहीं उठना चाहिए? गलत है क्या ये बताइए मुझे, सोचिए आप। क्यों मैं किसी की पूजा करूं? क्यों करूं मैं उस आदमी की पूजा जो मेरे जैसा आदमी है? काम कर, हम भी तो काम करते हैं, कहीं ना कहीं तो कोई काम करता ही है। तो काम तो सब करते हैं, हमारा काम तो मेजर भी हो जाता होगा, आपका काम भी शायद एवेल्युएट हो जाता होगा, लेकिन इनका काम तो एवेल्युएट भी नहीं हो सकता, क्योंकि इनका काम ये स्वयं नहीं करते। काम तो इनका कोई और करता है, ये तो खाली बातें करते हैं। तो ये सब चीजें सोचने की हैं। मैं किसी खास नेता की बात नहीं करना चाहता यहाँ पे, क्योंकि मैं इनमें से किसी को भी नेता मानता नहीं हूँ। इनमें से कोई भी देश का नेता नहीं है, सब अपने नेता हैं, ये अपनी पार्टियों के नेता हैं, और इनकी सबकी एक ही मंजिल है, एक ही मंजिल है इनकी, किसी भी तरह से सत्ता में बने रहना, बस एक ही मंजिल है। और उदाहरण है दो खास, एक महाराष्ट्र का, एक कर्नाटक का। किसी भी तरह से हुक और बाय क्रुक ये इन पर का ऋण सत्ता में आना है, इसको नहीं आना है तो उसको आना है, उसको नहीं आना है तो उसको आना है। सत्ता चाहिए इनको, सत्ता, बस सत्ता मिल जाए एक बार, हमने देश की जनता का भविष्य बदल देंगे, हम देश की जनता की सेवा करेंगे। किसी से भी पूछिए, आप सब यही कहें, हम तो जी सेवा करना चाहते हैं, ये लोग जो है मौका परस्त हैं, ये सत्ता चाहते हैं। और दूसरा भी यही कहेगा, ये लोग तो मौका परस्त हैं और हम सेवा करना चाहते हैं, वो सत्ता चाहते हैं। दोनों सत्ता चाहते हैं, सेवा दोनों में से कोई भी नहीं करना चाहता है। दोनों देखते हैं कब उसको अवसर मिल जाए एक दूसरे की टांग खींच के सत्ता पर बैठ जाएं, और एक बार सत्ता हाथ में आ गई तो फिर हम मालिक हैं, हम नेता हैं, हम फिर कुछ नहीं समझते, जो हम चाहेंगे वो करेंगे, हमें वोटर से कोई मतलब नहीं है। जब चुनाव दूसरा आएगा तो ऐसा कुछ कर देंगे कि वोटर खुश हो जाएगा और हमें फिर वोट दे देगा। यही है आज का राजनीति का नाटक, यही नाटक चल रहा है देश में। कोई भी पार्टी क्यों ना हो, सब एक ही सिद्धांत को चल रहे हैं, एक ही सिद्धांत पे। वो जो सोचने की शक्ति है देश के बारे में, वो शक्ति नहीं है आज, इन नेताओं में तो नहीं है। वो शक्ति होती तो बात कुछ और होती, वो शक्ति नहीं है। इनकी शक्तियां समाज को भाग दो, समाज को धर्म में बांट दो, समाज को जातों में बांट दो, समाज को संविधान मत समझने दो, संविधान को नियम मत समझने दो, ऐसे नियम बना दो कि आप ही सत्ता में आए। इनका एक ही बात कहने की है, इन्हें कुछ लेना देना नहीं है किसी से। अगर लेना देना होता तो ये कई कानून चेंज कर सकते थे, जो ना कांग्रेस ने की ना बीजेपी ने की। सोचिए आप, आपका पैसा बैंक में है, आप सब जानते हैं, सब रखते हैं, रखना भी चाहिए, क्योंकि ये लोग तो चाहते ही हैं सारा पैसा बैंक में रखो, ताकि ये किसी भी तरह से खर्च के लेके भाग जाएं या भागने दें। सबका पैसा होता है, और आज से नहीं पहले से होता है। जब से बैंकों का राष्ट्रीयकरण हुआ है तब से होता है, उससे पहले भी होता था। चलो उस बात को भूल जाओ आप, क्या था क्या नहीं था, जो गया तो गया, वो हिस्ट्री बन गया। अब प्रश्न ये उठता है, कितने लोग जानते थे कि आपका पैसा जो बैंक में है उसमें कितना बीमा है? कितने लोग जानते थे? मैं तो नहीं जानता था। अब पता लगा कि मेरा पैसा तो 1 लाख पे आके रुक जाता है। एक कितना पुराना कानून कि 1 लाख, आप उससे ज्यादा बीमा नहीं मिलेगा आपके पैसे में, चाहे आपके पास कितना भी पैसा क्यों ना हो। उससे कम है तो उससे कम मिलेगा। अगर आपका 1 करोड़ है तो आपको 1 लाख से ज्यादा नहीं मिलेगा। तो ये कौन सा नियम है? क्या आप नहीं सोचते इसके बारे में? ये क्या नियम है? मेरा पैसा मैंने कमाया, उस पर टैक्स दिया, उसको बैंक में डाला कि देश के काम आए, देश के लिए इन्वेस्टमेंट हो इसकी, उसके बाद मेरा पैसा मुझे मिल जाए। इसीलिए तो दिया ना, ताकि आपको विदेश से पैसा ना लाना पड़े, आपको IMF से पैसा लाना पड़े, आप